Hey there, welcome back to Minifig Monday. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode. This one's going to be pretty darn exciting. I don't think I've done Doc Brown before. That's right, this is Dr. Emmett Brown from the Back to the Future franchise. I'm sure you already saw it in the thumbnail. Um, I'm really happy to have this figure. I'm honestly very grateful to have him. So yeah, we'll give you 360 of the good old Doc here. He does have a cool accessory. Nothing's too special, but it is very nice for his character. Here is the back of him. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun talking about the dogs today. Unfortunately at this time, I do not have Marty McFly to not compare, but like put them together. I don't have Marty McFly, the figure, at the moment. I'm going to try as soon as I can to get him so I can put them together, have them as a team. Anyway, you may be wondering, how do I have this figure? Well, this figure came out in... So basically, Lego made a Back to the Future Time Machine set in 2013. That was the first, like, Lego Back to the Future thing that came out. And so, for a while, he was exclusive to that set. I never got around to picking that up. I'm not impressed with that build. It's a little bit outdated, and it doesn't have a windshield or anything. So it's a little bit lackluster to me. But he came in that set. He also came out in Lego Dimensions, which came out in 2015. And so he came out in one of the packs, like the level, I think it was a fun pack. It was about 15, 20 bucks, I think. I think it was 15. And so he came with the time train. So my dad got me this fun pack with Doc Brown. I'm glad he did, because this is probably my favorite figure from Lego Dimensions, other than the Marty McFly, which I don't have yet. So that was really cool that Lego reissued these figures, even though they didn't need to. And so this figure technically is new for one thing, and that's his hair. His hair piece at the time was brand new, and it still is exclusive for Doc Brown in particular. Christopher Lloyd, of course, played him, and he had a little bit of a mad scientist look going on with his hair, kind of a receding hairline look. So that's what we got here. It looks fantastic. It just looks so good. But let's talk about his accessory first. Give me 1 second. I've got to get a part. You know what? I will just get one from here. I don't have my usual pointer today. So yeah, we'll just use a spring-loaded shooter. So here's Doc Brown's accessory. It's not unique, but it is nice because it references the first movie. By the way, this Doc Brown is from Back to the Future Part 1, so the original movie. And so throughout the first movie, he's basically just wearing this white kind of radioactive jumpsuit. And it's kind of supposed to protect him from the nuclear radiation of the DeLorean. Anyway, here is the accessory. It's a black walkie-talkie with a little, like, not a shooter piece, a control stick, like a yoke, and that basically is for the DeLorean. So he can control it with that, remote control. And it's a very simple looking build, but it does come across very well. Obviously, it's very iconic to the Doc. We know he controls the DeLorean with this, and you can move that up. And there's the back of this piece. This piece is not new. It's new-ish. Like, it's a newer piece. I think this came out, I want to say, 2014? I don't know. It's a newer piece. I think it was 2015, one of those. But yeah, it's a great accessory. It's really cool. I do wish there was one more piece on the top, but it's fine. It looks very good. And aside from that, that's his only accessory other than the time train, which is destroyed, but it's a great little build. He does have excellent printing. You can see he's wearing a bit of a tropical shirt underneath his suit. He's got some kind of device there. I think that's a stopwatch. I'm trying to think of what that is. There's a pen in his pocket. I can see that. I think it's a cloth. Maybe a duster. I don't know what that is. That's cool, though. And you can see the wrinkles of his shirt. There's his belt. The only thing I don't like is that there's nothing for his legs. Like, it's just white legs, which it makes sense. It's fine. The same thing as on Marty, where he doesn't have any printing on his legs. It's a little bit excusable because he's wearing jeans. Here, the Doc is just wearing blank pants. So I guess there's nothing to really show, but still, it would have been nice to get something on his pants. Anyway, it's just awesome. He kind of blends in a little bit with the turn, the whatever this called, the spinner here. He kind of blends in with the colors because he's all white. Um, love the back of his hair. We'll talk about that in a little bit. He does have an awesome symbol on the back, the radioactive sign. That is exactly accurate to the movie. More wrinkles there. Excellent detailing. And yeah, let's talk about that hairpiece, which is amazing. You can see here, let me move the dock a little bit. So here's the hairpiece. It's awesome. It's extremely accurate to Christopher Lloyd's hairstyle that he had in the films, and it's awesome. Just look at the detail. Like, all of this is just so good. Hopefully you can see it clearly. Hopefully. But yeah, man, it's just great. You can see just a bunch of not wrinkles, but just tons of hair, and just looks so good. There's the connection, if you're wondering. And yeah, looks awesome. I love how it like has part of the minifigure head kind of into it. Like when you put it on him, you can see a little bit of the top of the head, like the shape, but it kind of covers the stud, which is really cool, if that makes any sense. So here's his face. He does have two faces, which these faces are remarkably accurate to, again, Christopher Lloyd's face. And he looks older, but not super old, like a middle age, I guess you could say. And just looks so good with the eyebrows and the smile and the wrinkles near the eyes and the mouth. Just looks amazing. Just such an amazing likeness. And here is his alternate face, which is super scared. And it's super awesome. He makes his face a lot in the first movie. And so that just matches him again so well. Just the mouth, the way that the eyebrows work. And again, with the hair, it just looks so good. So good. And I don't know. This figure is just incredible. There is a Back to the Future Part 2 version of Doc Brown available in the large-scale DeLorean that came out recently. And that's a phenomenal figure. Unfortunately, I don't really plan to get that, but it's just awesome to have a Doc Brown as a minifigure. It's just so great. I will do a Minifig Monday as soon as I can on the Marty McFly. I'll update you guys on that. And this figure is just so fantastic. Just so, the work is so great. And it looks exactly like Christopher Lloyd. Just Doc Brown. Just what an iconic character. What an awesome minifigure. Just so good. So good. You can tell I love this one. This is probably one of my favorite minifigures that I have. Just in general. Just an awesome one. But that's it for the figure. Again, there could have been leg printing, but it's not, like, needed. It's just something that could have been. But, yeah. Love this guy. Such a good one. If you guys get a chance to get this figure, just get it. It's just awesome. Super cool. Let me know if you guys have this one down below. Do you guys prefer the Part 2 version and the new set? Let me know. And let me know what you guys think of the Marty McFlys as well. And, yeah. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.